So, Uli, you want to hear something funny that happened a couple
What
days
the?
ago?
I I thought you were just gonna. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Totally, totally. I didn't know you were gonna ask
Oh, set up,
for
set up.
permission. Okay, okay. I'm
All right.
listening.
So I was like driving to work, right? Get in the
Uh-huh.
car, and I don't know how often this happens to you. I feel like it weirdly happens a lot to me. I don't know why, but like every time I'm driving and I'm heading to like a four-way stop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm stopping. I put the brakes on the stop sign, and then there's like a dude on like the right side of me also stopping. We kind of like stop at the same time, right? So it's
Okay.
just kind of like I don't know how often that happens to you, but I'm saying that happens a lot to me, weirdly.
Mm-hmm.
And so we kind of stop at the same time. And I've been told that like the person on your right goes first, right? Like if you get to a situation like this, the person on your right goes first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right
So
is
he was
right.
on the right. He was on the right of me. There was no one on his right, but then he was right to
Mm.
me. So I was like, okay, you go first. And I did like the hand gesture, like, oh, go
Okay.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. The low wave. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And then this dude, like, I don't know what was wrong with it, but then like I couldn't hear him, right? Because I had music playing in my car, and all my windows were up, so I couldn't really like hear what he was saying.
Uh-huh.
But I swear to God, this dude like exploded. He started throwing up hands. I swear to God, he was like screaming and mouthing a lot of things. He was just throwing his hand gestures. He was like really mad. I swear to God, his face was like turning red. And
What?
I don't get what his deal is. So I was like, okay, is he talking to me or is he like on the phone or something? So I waved him to go again. Like, oh, you go first, bro.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
he then pointed at me. He put his car, like his hand out his window. He pointed at me with his
Uh-huh.
finger, and then he did the full hand gesture, just saying like, go, go. When I heard that, because I put on
Oh
the music
my.
down. He was like, go, go. And he was pointing at me. I was like, oh my God, okay, then. So
What
I
is
went,
that
bro. I was
dude's
like,
problem?
yeah. And the thing is, I went like a straight ahead, right? And I
Uh-huh.
thought he was gonna go straight ahead, but then no, he turned right, so he was right behind me. And so I was just driving for like a minute, and he was right behind me the whole time, almost
Oh,
tailgating me.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
So I don't know what this dude's problem was. I thought he was gonna like get out of the car and beat me up or something, because
Well,
I thought I was doing the right thing to tell him to go first, but he was like so mad. I don't know why he was making a big deal about it.
no, I mean, well, he's in the wrong. If you guys, I could be wrong too, but the way I remembered it from the DMV book is you make it to a four-way stop, and if
Hmm.
two people make it at the same time, it's the person on the right that goes. And
Yeah,
I just tell
that's
myself
right.
like right is right, so you let the person on the right go. Um, yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous. Maybe he just like uh bombed his test at the DMV. And that was like the one answer he didn't get right. So he was just really mad, and that's why he blew up on you.
Yeah, but he could have just gone though. Like he spent almost a minute trying to tell me to go when I wasn't even moving. Like he could have just gone in that time. He was yelling at me.
Oh my gosh, man! Well, yeah, that's
So I don't know.
scary, dude. It's like,
Yeah, I don't know what
oh,
that dude's problem was, and I was scared because he was like right behind me. I thought he was gonna like just rear end me just cause he was like having like a bad day.
yeah, what a jerk.
So I don't know. I don't know what that dude's problem was, and you know what? This is a lesson. I'm never gonna let the right person go first again.
Yeah, dude. What I like to do, I don't even like to go by. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that online, but my preferred thing instead of letting the person on the right go, if I pull up to a stop sign at the same time as somebody, I'll make sure
Uh-huh.
to like, okay, let's say that we're both stopping at the same time. We're both stopping at the same time. I'll let
Okay.
my car move like an inch forward after their car is fully stopped,
Oh,
and then I'll
okay.
stop completely. So in the other person's head, they think like, oh, okay, I fully stopped first because this guy's still moving, and then they always go.
Okay. So it's kind of like a power move. I see.
E- Exactly. But like all I do is I just creep forward after they're fully stopped, and then I freaking hit the brakes completely, and in their head, I stop second, so they go. And
Okay. Yeah. No,
everybody
I should
everybody
try that.
wins. There's
I
no
should. I should try that.
no, man. I mean, I don't know. Not a lot of people experience what you went through. That was pretty ridiculous.
I don't know. I try being a good Samaritan. This is how I get treated.
Yeah, man. It's like that scene from Invincible. Sorry,
All right,
sorry,
hold
sorry.
on.
I'm thinking
Someone's
about
knocking on my door.
oh, let me cut this out.
Anyway,
Anyways, yeah, but Crazy story. Um,
Hmm.
I've
Hmm.
had. I'm very blessed to say I haven't had a lot of, or if anything, any road rage incidents. But I do remember one time I was. I used to work at Didi's Discounts, which is the same as a Ross Dress for Less,
Yeah, yeah.
and I just clocked out of work and I get on the street to go home and I have to take a left. But
Uh-huh.
there was a lot of traffic. The street was the best way I could explain it is the street was very tight. So I couldn't move to the left. Like I couldn't get
Oh.
into the left lane safely. And I just remember looking at my rear view and there was another girl. There it was a girl. Um
Uh-huh.
I don't know how important this is to it's important to me, but it was like
Okay.
a chubby white girl in her car. And
Important
she was
detail.
also yeah, yeah, this is important detail because you'll see why right now. She was behind me and she was also taking a left. And I was kind of like just waiting for the light, listening to my music. And I look in the mirror and she's like having a freak out in her car because I'm not moving and like getting myself into a dangerous situation. She's like hitting her steering wheel, and I could like read her lips, and she's like, "Go, go!" And the light turns green, but the street is still just as tight, dude. And I'm telling you, I unless I want to like die in a car crash, I cannot get into that left lane. So I just
She's
wait.
honking at you?
I turn. She's not honking, but she's like blowing up in her car. And the whole reason I bring up that she was chubby is she's like holding her steering wheel and jumping like go go like turning red, and I see her car shaking, and I'm just in my car getting mad like dang girl like chill
Dude,
like oh my
it's
god
ridiculous how crazy people get with road rage.
yeah man like I don't have I ever felt road rage like that.
No,
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 no, no, dude. These
no.
people are nuts. Like,
I don't think I've ever
take
been
a
in a situation
breather.
where I was like screaming in my car at someone.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm really trying to think. Like, I'm trying so hard to think right now if I've ever done that. But no, no. Like,
Yeah. So
I just wait.
fucking, there's a demons be driving over there, man. We gotta be safe. Okay, we gotta be careful.
Yeah, man. Freaking devils, Satan's on the road.
Yeah. So I guess we see that was a pretty similar experience to mine, though. I feel like.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, you got followed home by that person, though. The white girl is just, I took my left, she took my left, she took her left, and you know, I stopped caring about it after. But yours was more scary.
Yeah, I guess so, but it is how it is, or it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But anyway, I
Anyway.
think we have an important announcement to make.
Oh shoot. Yeah, we totally
Yeah,
do.
you're seen that video? It was like that girl's like, everyone, we have an announcement to make.
No,
No,
no, no. I'm gonna
I
have to
don't
find
know.
that
It was
clip.
some like anti-bullying ad, and she talked like a list. So it was like, everyone, we have an announcement to make.
Dude, you saying it like that is a whole like you're a bully. You're a bully is what I'm trying to say. Like that ad did not
No,
work.
no, it just reminds me whenever I say like announcement, it just reminds me of that video.
I've never seen that video in my
You
life.
never just seen
I
it,
mean,
really?
no, I don't know why that video is giving me Jessica the coolest vibes, but I'm thinking of Jessica the coolest.
I don't know. Maybe it was from her. Maybe it was.
Maybe, maybe. It's just Jessica's too present, and here she comes all loud as fuck.
Yeah, but we do have an important announcement to make to all of our loyal fan base listening right now.
Yes, that means
Big news.
you. That big, 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 big,
Phew.
big, big news. And the news is drum roll.
Is that? Oh, I'm like smacking my desk. Can you hear that?
No,
No,
smack harder.
no, I'm not. No, weirdo.
What? What?
Well,
What's
let's just say the
weird?
news. Let's just say the news.
Okay, okay. we'll say it on three.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck it. We'll say it right now. What the hell?
I
Season
I said yes
two.
to
No, I was like, what's well, we already made them went through like a drum roll. Season two
okay, okay.
confirmed. You
Yeah,
know,
season two of Guncast is back. Guncast is
ex-
back. Okay.
we're, we're back. We're back. How what do they say? Like, we've been renewed for a second season.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we
We've
we
been
went to
renewed.
every studio, big studio
Hmm.
in the country, and one took a chance on us, and
Yeah.
we're here again.
Hmm.
Here again.
That's right. Shout out to what's that studio that the Soldier Boy made? You know, like made like video games and stuff.
Like Soldier Boy Records.
Yeah. Shout out to Soldier Boy Records for giving us this chance.
Yeah. We won't let you down. We won't let you down, Soldier Boy.
Let's sit down. That's right. He gets like 50% of our income.
Yeah. It's kind of unfair. Like it's a 90% to 10% split. But we're just
Mhm.
happy we get to work with Soldier Boy.
Yeah, yeah. So season two's back. Okay, we were gone for a bit, but we needed that vacation. You know, we needed that
Yep.
time. We need that time
Yep.
off. You know, in fact, we did in fact take an actual vacation, didn't we, Uli?
We sure did. We sure did
We
after
did.
years of not seeing each other, not hanging out physically, we
Hmm.
reunited in the state of California.
We reunited, and it was a jolly good time, wasn't it?
Very, very jolly, dude. Freaking
Jolly good time.
got to do a lot that I've never done before in this lifetime,
Hmm.
and saw the sights of a city that I've really never been to. Yeah, dude, it was a great time.
Yeah.
I should have taken more
Mhm.
pictures, honestly.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. What was the part like? As much fun as I had in the vacay, I won't lie and say it was a lot retiring. Right? We were like going out every day. Every day was a
Oh
party. Okay,
my god.
no stop, no stop.
I mean, yeah, man. I it was nonstop activities, and
Hmm.
even the one chill day we had, it felt like there was still stuff that we needed to do. And instead,
Yeah.
we did like a little barbecue day. We honestly should have like just Grubhub or DoorDash some food, man. But it
I
was
don't know. It's
fun.
just yeah, yeah. It was fun. It was definitely a good time for everyone. We all loved it.
Yep, yep, yep. Indeed, indeed.
So we did all that, and after our vacay, we came back. Some things have changed. Some things have stayed the same. But
Hmm.
Guncast is back on your calendar. Okay, back to
Yes.
our daily schedule. All right, our weekly schedule of Guncast and Sidecast. Also important. Sidecast is also returning.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you again, Soldier Boy,
Hmm.
for bringing back Sidecast together. You can't have one without the other. Um,
Exactly.
let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh, uh, life is just getting really busy. I got a new job recently. Uh,
Mhm.
Carlos, as
Big
you
bucks.
know, is in school. I'm gonna be returning to school. Little school
Hey,
comeback, man.
hey.
And we're aiming for weekly uploads, but please
Mhm.
please be patient with us. It might not always fall perfectly on the calendar, but we're gonna try our best.
Yeah, life is very unpredictable,
Yep, yep, very
but
indeed.
still, we're gonna keep on trying because we're just that great. Okay, we're just amazing like that.
Yeah. And so are you, listener. Thank you for being
Mhm.
here and
Thank you.
listening to us. For you know, hopefully enjoying our chatterbox mouths. And
Yeah,
yeah, man, freaking very, very excited for season two. There's so much has been going on lately in the world, and like every
yeah,
time a new event happens, I'm sad that season two hasn't started yet. But that's gonna change. That's gonna
yeah.
change.
There were these are like last like couple of months has been crazy in terms of like news. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
Um.
goodness, the things that happened were just so insane. I couldn't like. We need to talk about those.
Um. Yeah, man. Like freaking that whole David case goes without saying. This guy was an actual like serial killer behind the scenes.
Yeah,
What what else did we miss? We'll do like little honorable mentions because it's in the past now. We won't really be able to
yes, we can watch
bring
it.
it up. But what did Guncast in between seasons, what did we miss? What world events went down?
I guess a quick like a highlight reel, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like perfect. Yeah, a highlight reel of topics we missed. Um,
Well, in terms of, well, I guess we brought up David. So in terms of music, right? One of our four genres.
yeah, yeah.
Music, obviously, there was the whole David thing.
David was big.
Um,
Um, what else
yeah,
is going on
David
in the
would
world of
happen.
music?
I don't know if this is considered music or movies, but I want to bring it up here anyway. But the Michael Jackson movie, I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh,
I've seen it.
I haven't seen it. I mean, I have a very weird stance about Michael. Like, I enjoy his
Yeah,
songs. I just don't like him as a person. I mean, I,
yeah, yeah.
I do love the Michael Jackson video where a fan of his jumps in front of his like moving limousine and starts like dancing to impress Michael, and Michael's just having like a blast. He's like laughing his ass off. That video cracks me up every time I see it. But I don't know. The whole all the allegations against him, and I
yeah,
just I don't know, man. Freaking it's weird to me. I can't support people who have allegations like that.
yeah. No, it's just like Michael Jackson music is amazing, right? It's amazing. Like Thriller
Yeah.
and Bad and Billie Jean, all great. It's just
Yeah.
like but Michael is he's just done so many like weird things and even accused of even like worse things. It's just
Like, dude, like I can't just be stubborn and ignore that. But
yeah.
that's a little, I kind of ran off topic there. The movie. I didn't see the movie because my whole point was I kind of didn't want to support, you know, that kind of stuff. But that's me. I know the
Uh,
movie was a fan favorite to many.
yeah, it's a big success. I think they announced like a sequel, so it made money. It made money.
Yeah, that's freaking. Um, I don't know what I say. A lot, but the movie after the movie came out, there was like this fun fact that I don't know who discovered it, but they basically found out that that Pepsi incident where his hair caught fire from like a accident with the like some freaking smoke machine or something. It was
Yeah, that
at
was
like the
crazy.
exact midpoint of his life, which
Really?
yeah, 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 it's crazy. So like going into the Pepsi incident, he was like, I'm just gonna give like a rough estimate because I don't remember the exact numbers. All I know if
Uh
yeah, I'm explaining this so bad. He was like 24. He was
huh.
around 24 years old at the time of the Pepsi incident, and he lived the exact amount of days, like 24 years after the day he died. Basically, the
Oh wow.
Pepsi incident was the midpoint of his life. That was his midlife crisis. Like dead center of his life that happened.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, man.
But
Pretty
you know what else is
pretty
crazy to me
what was that?
is that you claiming to remember
Oh,
where you were when Michael Jackson
oh,
died.
ooh, oh my gosh, no, that's crazy that you bring that up because I was thinking about that right now. And
It's
I
crazy because
literally Google searched it the other day because I was like, he called me crazy. Am I crazy? I Google searched it the other day because I was like, if he died in 2005, there's no way I would have remembered
no
that.
no.
2007, there's no way. Michael Jackson died in 2009. That would have made me 5 years old. I knew
I
exactly
just
where I
find
was.
I just think it's crazy. At 5 years old, you knew who Michael Jackson was.
I
Okay, at
knew
5 years old, you
where
don't
the
even know who
heck
Dora the
I was.
Explorer is. Okay,
Dude, I knew where I was when Michael Jackson died, bro. I was in my
that's
brother's
crazy.
bed. The freaking it was an aerial shot of the hospital he died in, some like UCLA hospital, and it said Michael Jackson dead. Like it was like a CNN report. I remember seeing that as a kid, man, as a baby.
See, my theory is that you saw that audio when you were like 10, but then you like tricked yourself to thinking you were much younger when you saw it, like after the death date.
Dude,
You know what I'm
no,
talking about, like a
no.
Mandela effect type thing, where like you think something happened and you think it for so long that it kind of becomes true to you.
I just don't feel like I would. I don't know, man. I don't know. I freaking if I could go back in time and see where I was when Michael Jackson died, I swear I was on my brother's bed when I saw the news report. But I will say this because
Uh
it's a really dumb. I don't know if I've said it on the podcast before, but it cracks me up because it just shows how dumb I was as a kid.
huh.
Every I remember going to school every September 11th,
Oh
and
boy.
you know, every morning on September 11th, they would have like a memorial program on TV, especially the news.
Uh huh.
So I would go to school year after year, and they would play like the same. Well, dude, obviously it's the same attack on the World Trade Center, but every year I
Uh
would think
huh.
it was like happening all over again.
But you,
You know?
you thought 9/11 was happening every year?
Yeah, I thought 9/11 was happening every year. Every time I saw it on TV, I would grab my head like, "What, dude?"
What?
Like I really
Yeah.
thought that Osama bin Laden had like fucking 40 towers on us, you
Oh
know?
my
But no,
god.
it was just the same footage being replayed over and over. And I just couldn't process that as a kid. I thought it was happening every year, like
I mean,
our
that's
yearly
obviously
bombings.
ridiculous. But as a kid, I mean, you believe dumb stuff when you're a kid, right? So
Yeah,
I don't really
that
blame you.
was
I won't blame you for thinking that.
yeah, no, that was bad, man. That was really bad.
Yeah, right? I mean, we're all kid when you. I don't know if you. It was the same case for you. When I was a kid and I would watch like a movie and someone died in it, I thought that the actual person died. So I was shocked seeing it or something else.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man.
I don't know. It's just when you're a kid, you just believe these dumb things.
I can't say I can't relate to that, but I just think it's because I didn't watch a lot of movies growing up, and the movies
Mhm.
I did watch didn't involve like that. I remember being scared of Chicken Little as a kid.
Chicken.
Yeah, I remember
What was scary about Chicken Little?
because like my family had that movie on CD, and for some reason, when you would put that movie into like a DVD player, it would have like
Uh,
the weirdest what's the things called, like the production companies that have like the little credits at the beginning of the movie. That's what I'm thinking of. There was like this
oh,
really nasty early CGI production company, and they used to scare the crap out of me. Like just because of their little credit, I wouldn't watch the movie at all. I would like be
wow.
I would have my back faced toward the TV.
Okay, when you say you were scared of Chicken Little, I thought you were actually scared of like the chicken.
Well, the credit had me so scared that I just refused to watch any of the movie. So I was scared. I was scared of Chicken Little.
My goodness. See, that's silly. That's a cute little story. Were you like 9 when that was happening?
Dude, I just remember being super young. I remember being scared of the Fred movie. Dude, I was scared of everything as a kid.
Each like revelation is even like sillier than the last one. You like scared Chicken Little, not Fred.
The Fred movie, there's a scene in the Fred movie where
Yeah, it's a kid who goes homeless in the woods, right? That's what you're talking
yeah,
about.
the kid who goes,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, when he'd be like, "Hi, Fred," and be coming back with like that big old beard, I would have my back face towards the TV, man. I literally couldn't watch. Like I would like be I would have my back toward the TV for a good 5 minutes, and then I
Oh
would turn
my
around.
god.
That scene like traumatized me. Yeah, I
Well,
was
what's
a
next? You tell me
scaredy
you're
cat,
scared of
man.
iCarly?
Uh, If I really think hard, like there's probably a good iCarly episode that scared me. I was just scared
Oh
of a
my
lot,
goodness.
man.
Yeah, goddamn, right?
I was a big scaredy cat, man. I was a crybaby as a kid. Super
What's that? You
clumsy.
said
I remember.
that like you couldn't see like the Squidward suicide, and you're like still kind of scared of it even now.
Yeah, dude, no, creepypasta still fucked me up. Like that one I totally understand. Fred? No. That one's stupid. I'm mad at myself for being scared of that.
I
But
don't know. See,
the whole
I
creepypasta
don't think
still
I was
fucked
like,
me up.
yeah, I don't think I was like that scared of a kid because obviously I was scared of shit, right? Like I was terrified of like Chucky when I was little,
Yeah. Yeah,
but I don't think I was like scared of like shit like Chicken Little or Fred. And
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not just gonna say I'm like manlier than you or anything. I'm just saying I feel like I just wasn't scared of that because I was like really into creepy pastas when I was like really
Uh-huh.
young. So I feel like that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like I don't know, kind of like soft and it toughened me up,
Yeah, no, definitely. I think I couldn't even get through. creepy pasta, so I was like doomed.
Yeah, yeah. So that's totally funny though.
Yeah, man. It's funny to look back at now because like nowadays I try to find like a really good horror movie that's like really packs a scare. I think only Terrifier movies creep me out, but that's because they're gross.
Yeah.
Um,
Do they terrify you, or they just make you feel gross? I just feel more
I
gross when I'm watching Terrifier
honestly
rather
I
than
think it's
scared.
more of like a gross factor. I don't even think it's like
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good. I don't even know, man. Horror movies are kind of lame. There is that new Obsession movie that everybody's like
Oh yeah. Well, actually,
obsessed
I want
about.
to talk about that, dude. I'm obsessed about. I love that movie. Honestly, it might be my favorite of the year, dude. That shit's great.
That is crazy, and they did it on like I think less than $1 million budget. So good
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like less than that, and it's making like it's already gonna cross to like 100 million. So like that's amazing. Really
yeah, man.
amazing. Like a movie, original, completely original movie is succeeding so much.
Look at that. Shout out to the creators of Obsession. Is there any chance
Mhm.
they might be in for an Academy Award? Do you think?
I don't know. I think like horror movies usually don't really do well at the Oscars. They just don't really get nominated that much.
I don't know. Look at last
But
year's.
yeah, that's what I bring up. Last year, that lady from Weapons won Best Supporting Actress. So I don't know, man. Maybe.
Yeah, dude. I didn't have time to finish it yesterday, but I am
Mhm.
on Weapons right now, and it is
Oh yeah, not
deserving
even just that.
of the
Michael
Oscar.
B. Jordan won Best Actor. Sinners is a horror movie, also.
Yeah, 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 yeah. We got pictures of that, by the way. We got to man. I should have touched that too, man. I should have felt greatness.
Yeah, yeah. Which is crazy, right? We back when we visited you in our vacation, we went
Mhm.
a studio tour of Warner Brothers Studio before it got like demolished by Paramount,
Yeah,
and it was crazy because we went the night or the day of the Oscars, and we saw like the Sinners like outfits and props in person,
yeah. No, that was
and then
actually
later that night,
nuts.
like we saw the suit that Michael B. Jordan won, and then later that night we saw him win an Oscar. So that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, very, very, very true. Very I don't know, just super cool moment.
Hmm.
What did I want to say? I would besides that part of the tour, you know, I think both of us can agree that we would not recommend or go on that tour again. Just because
Yeah,
unless you're a Friends fan. If you're a
yeah.
fan
Friends
of the Friends TV
or
show, oh,
or
you're
Big
gonna
Bang
love that.
Theory.
Oh yeah, yeah, Bazinga.
Bazinga.
You're gonna love the Warner Bros. Tour. Like that tour is made for you if you are a fan of those shows. If you do not like those shows, um,
Yeah,
probably
I wouldn't recommend going.
yeah, just save your money. I think
I mean, it was cool, but it's just
just
like
so
I wanted to see the Game of Thrones house. Okay, where was that at?
yeah. I was like, oh, that joke really cracked me up, man. I thought about that the rest of the tour. Just because every house in that neighborhood was like normal, and like these are the guys that made Game of
Yeah,
Thrones. Really, really.
yeah. I don't know, just it was cool, but it's just I don't think we really were into any of the actual like stuff that was being like shown.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you want to experience, if you want to experience how it is without spending money on an actual tour ticket, just go into like the little merchandise store. You can see
Yeah,
like the amount of Friends and Big Bang Theory stuff that they have compared to
yeah.
like the what is it the DC stuff and all the other shows. Like they barely get
Hmm.
anything compared to those big guys.
Uh, the DC stuff was cool. We saw all like the Batman suits and like the Batmobiles.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, you know what? Yeah, that was
That
really
was
cool.
cool. There was no Peacemaker. I know that like disappointed you.
Yeah, man, because Peacemaker's the whole reason I give like any superhero shows a shot. The Boys. Wow, we gotta talk about the Boys,
Oh
man.
yeah, 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 yeah. Talk about the boys. Wow. Oh
That
man, where do we start with the boys?
um, I wasn't a fan of season 5. You can
Yeah.
cancel me if you want.
I'm not gonna cancel you for like a universal opinion.
Season 5 was just I, I I don't know how they dropped the ball so hard. I mean, everybody was talking about the show lost a lot of writers, and that's why, and it
Hmm.
made no sense towards the end. I don't know, man. That like big buildup of fight was so lame. Was so lame, dude.
Hey, but did you like how Homelander was like begging not to be murdered?
Yeah, you know what? I will say this, and it's the overall consensus. So I'm not even saying anything freaking different. But
Yeah.
Anthony Starr, carried the show. You know,
Hmm. Yeah, always since day
Billy
one he was
Butcher,
trying.
yeah, since day one. Billy Butcher, I'm sorry, I don't remember the actor's name. He carried the
Uh,
show. All the
mhm,
actors. Were there any bad actors? No, everybody who was acting in the show like did amazing. They just did
mhm,
the
mhm.
best with what they had, and what they had was buns.
That was fun. So no, just it just felt really like lame. Like the trailers and the posters made it seem that this was gonna be like a full on like there was gonna be big scale, right? There was like the poster where Homelander was like flying over the earth. It was like on fire and stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I thought I was like, oh man, this is gonna be crazy. Like what is he gonna do? But then nothing in the actual season even like comes close to that. I was like, okay.
Oh, it's just like Homelander talking about him being a god.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. I didn't like it, but
But
I
the
just
question
I
is, do
don't
you
know.
what?
I don't know how I feel. But what was the question?
I was gonna say, do you think the last season ruined the whole show, or do you like still recommend the boys?
I would still recommend the boys, but I would just tell whoever I'm recommending the show to be wary of season 4 and 5. That
Oh, you don't like season
like
4?
I mean it's I think the first three seasons were great. Season 4 I
Uh-huh.
started to like it a little less, and then season 5, I'm not gonna lie, dude. As I'm watching the show, like as I was watching that last episode, I'm like, yeah, this is great. Just because I'm getting new boys, the boys content. I was happy because I was
You
getting
were
new
just happy there was
episodes.
new stuff.
I was just happy there was no stuff. But when it like was all said and done, I was like, man, just a whole bunch of like fake promises, and fucking what's his name? Frenchie coming to save the day in the afterlife. Like I was like, what is going on?
Well, that was kind of silly.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yeah. I do think most characters got like satisfying endings though, right? Because
Yeah, I was happy with
Huey
the ending.
is like
Yeah.
Starlight.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, that was nice. So
Yeah, and
I
then
think the show ended exactly how like everyone thought it was gonna end though. Like whether good or bad, it did end how everyone thought it was gonna end.
okay. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Going into it, not reading any of the comics, or you know, just not following much of the fandom. I had no idea how
Uh-huh.
the last episode was gonna go. Like I had no
Oh,
clue what was
really?
gonna go. And yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember I was scrolling on Reddit, like one of the final days prior to the episode dropping, and it said
Uh-huh.
something about like, oh, creator of the show, um, like he basically gave out a huge spoiler while he was
Oh.
promoting the other show. Oh, I don't even know what it's called anymore, man. I
Oh
don't
yeah.
care
Have you
about
did
any
you watch
spin-off.
the spin-off? The what's it called? The Gen V?
Gen V, no, no, but I hear that
Yeah.
a big reason
I
why
haven't
the
seen it
show
either.
ended the way it did was because they wanted to like build up their spin-offs. But
Yeah. Yeah, they're making a prequel now.
I mean, oh yeah, and then the showrunner, like I don't even know the terms for these people. I don't know if he's like the showrunner or the production guy, but that Eric Kripke guy uh is calling it the VCU.
BCU.
Yeah, the VCU, and a lot of people are mad at him about it because I don't know, people just like to be mad. But
Was it because like the boys were making fun of like superhero franchises, and the boys ended up becoming a superhero franchise?
yeah, dude, I mean the turntables.
Yeah, so kind of silly. I don't know how I feel about the fact that there's like a prequel coming up. I
Uh-huh.
hear people say it's gonna be like the Better Call Saul of the boys,
I don't
but like
know.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Not, just because you have a prequel doesn't mean it's gonna be a Better Call Saul, man.
Well, that's what Eric Kripke is trying to do. Like that's what he's this is his goal.
I don't like Eric Cookie, man. I don't like when I saw his quote that said like, "Oh, the show isn't over just because Homelander's dead." I saw that show. I was like,
Like,
"Wait, Homelander dies?" Like in my mind, that was never like even a possibility.
what are you talking about?
Never.
How did you think? How did you think the show was gonna end then?
I just never considered that to be an option. And now that I think about it, the boys' whole like plan was to kill Homelander. I'm like, they're not gonna
Yeah,
do it. I just,
that's
I
literally the
just
whole
did
point of the
see
show
it,
is to kill him.
bro. I don't know, man. I was just watching the show and like going along with it, but never, you know, never. I just never thought that was a possibility. And I don't know. While we're on the topic of like death in the seven, I really liked how Old Father died. I
Spoiler
thought that
talk.
shit was
Spoiler
hilarious.
talk. Spoiler talk.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna have to blur that out.
Yeah, we're getting to spoilers now.
Yeah, I'll make sure to add a little spoiler zone.
But yeah, you
But
say All
yeah,
Father is dead.
yeah, I thought All Father's Death was hilarious.
You
That
think like
was
even if he didn't fight them, right? Him and that girl were still gonna have like their weird BDSM thing. Like, you think he would have still died when they were during like the middle of their session? Like she puts that on them. You know what I'm saying?
no. I mean, he died right there because he was charging up that them vocal cords.
Yeah.
Maybe he would have died, dude. I don't freaking know. I'm not Eric. I'm not the freaking Eric Kripke guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Kripke. He's too smart for us to understand.
Yeah, man. I need to have a higher IQ to understand the boys.
But what do you think about the Deep's death though?
The deep. I thought that the whole last episode just was comedy to me. Um,
With the
I
Deep?
like I I like the deep yelling no. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
Uh, I the hardest I laughed while watching the finale was seeing the bot female president get like impeached like like immediately after her speech about her doing nothing wrong. Oh man, that shit.
Yeah, that was pretty
That was
funny.
good.
I genuinely
That
thought
was
she was
really
actually just gonna be president.
nice. I thought so too. I was like, oh, that's good. Very girl boss. But nah, they were not having
Yeah,
her.
that was pretty silly.
But yeah, boys has been great. Um,
So I still think The Voice is great though. I still consider it like up there.
yeah,
Honestly, I consider one of like the best like modern shows. Like the streaming era.
I think so too. I think so too. And even
Yeah,
if
I don't think
the
the
final
final
seasons
season
were
was as
great,
bad. I don't think it was as bad as say like the Game of Thrones final season. Right, that one was actually like horrible.
I think Game of Thrones still has like the trophy for worst season or
Yeah,
worst way
really,
to end
really
the
dropped
show.
the ball.
Yeah,
Motherfucking
and
Braun the Broken becomes king. Like, get the fuck out of here.
like, who do you blame for that stuff? Like, do you blame the guy who never released the books that the show was based off of? Do you blame
No,
who do
I
you
think the
blame? I
show
don't know.
like they adapted like all the books by like season 5, right?
Hmm.
So like season 6 and 7 were still pretty good for like the most part.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I don't know. I just it was a culmination of a lot of like there's a lot of people to blame. Okay, there's not one single person. I
yeah,
feel like there's just everyone involved really.
exactly. It's a group effort, a group blame.
Mhm. Hey, but hey, they have that new one, the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I think that one's really good.
Yeah, I was like starting that, and I kind of stopped watching it to hop back on the Sam Crow train, the Sons of Anarchy.
But bro,
That show is great, man. That show is you need to check that show out.
is this gonna be the next The Wire? Where like, you're gonna be telling me to watch it?
Um, I'll say it's not as good as The Wire because The Wire it's
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I want The Wire to be my favorite show so bad, but that'd be like a slap in the face to Tony Soprano. But
The Sopranos. Yeah.
yeah, I definitely say like Sons of Anarchy is like in my top 10, maybe top
Of all
5.
time?
Yeah, all time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Stephen A. Smith, where he's like 5. Who's above that one?
Oh yeah, yeah. Stephen Curry at number 5 for best point guards ever.
Like
5?
5.
Steven Smith, like I don't even respect that man, bro.
No
Yeah.
respect, but he's funny though.
Nah, no respect for yeah. He's funny. He has that going.
I remember when people were like speculating that Stephen A. Smith might be like a front runner for the Democrat primary in 2028.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, yeah, that we really come a far way from since that.
Yeah, there was a point in time where you kind of rooted for him, and
I thought that would be
me.
hilarious if the fucking dude from basketball would be president.
No, man, that guy is like LeBron's number one hater.
Really? I
Um,
thought he liked LeBron.
no, he and him and LeBron have beef because LeBron's son, Bronny James, is in the NBA. They both play on the
Mhm.
Lakers,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
Stephen A. Smith, sees this as like a big nepo baby opportunity, so he's always trashing on his son. And his son's like, his son's just there, dude. Like the son isn't like causing any problems or being a jerk to anyone. So Stephen A. doing this, LeBron confronted him about it like in person, and
Oh
then
wow.
yeah, the next day Stephen A. went back on his show and started talking more crap about LeBron and his son. Like he's just a douche.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, LeBum, he kind of dropped the ball playing against OKC. I'm just saying.
OKC, you guys. I don't know where to begin, dude. I watch one OKC game and it's like I'm watching a soccer game because everybody's falling on the ground.
OKC, the Thunder, man, they're on a tear. They're on a
They're
tear.
on they're on a tear, man, but they're making, this one of my favorite sports unwatchable. It's so
Unwatchable. Your
bad.
team keeps
It's
losing.
it's so bad. No, dude, it's not even that. It's that my team is losing in like the silliest way.
LeBum.
Yeah, LeBron. Yeah, who knows if this was LeBron's last year in LA, but he brought us a championship, so that was more than enough.
I heard that the Knicks won a game, and this has been like a big deal. They haven't won or just gone close to champions in like a long time.
Yeah, yeah. So the Knicks are gonna be playing for the grand trophy. They've made it to the
Oh
NBA
wow.
finals. Yeah, and
Wow.
the Knicks haven't been in the finals in like just about 30 years. The last time they were in the finals
Oh my
was
god.
like Michael Jordan days.
Wow, that's a long
And
ass time.
yeah, and freaking I don't know if Michael Jordan played the Knicks or who played who, but that they didn't win. They didn't win, so it sucked. But they're
So
back, and New
are they gonna
York
be
is
playing
freaking
against
on
Thunder?
fire. Well, it really depends. It's up to the Thunder. The Thunder actually played today, and last time I checked the score, they were winning against the
Hmm.
San Antonio Spurs. So let me check
Okay.
the score right now. Dang, yeah. Okay, so the Thunder
So,
need one more win, and if your team wins one more time, they'll be playing the Knicks in the finals.
so I guess this year is gonna be. It's looking like it's gonna be Thunder versus Knicks.
It's looking like it, but there's I don't know if you ever heard the name Wembanyama. I don't know if that
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama. That's uh like your team hates that man right now, Wembanyama. He's this extremely tall, like over 7 foot tall
Oh
French
my.
dude. Yeah, and he shoots the ball like Steph Curry. He's amazing.
I don't know.
Like
So you think he's
they call
gonna
him the alien because he's just
the
he's not
alien?
human. Yeah, he's not human.
That's a crazy nickname.
He deserves it though. He deserves it.
But we'll see though. But if you had to place your bets, right? Your life savings on the line on your parlay,
Uh-huh.
okay?
Okay.
Who do you got? Knicks or Thunder?
Hey, well, first You guys have to make it to the finals, Carlos. I will say
We're
this.
just we're just assuming. Okay.
We're just assuming. Right now, as it
Mhm.
stands, the Knicks are in the finals. Your team
Yes.
has to beat the Spurs one more time to go to the finals, or the Spurs have
Overtime.
to beat your team two times to go to the finals.
See,
What
it's
I
just
think
looking
is
more
going to
like the
happen,
Thunder.
my prediction, I think the Spurs are going to win the next
Oh,
game, but
really?
I think the Thunder are going to take the last game. And that'll leave the Knicks and the Thunder in the finals. And I do think that the Thunder will win again.
Team Thunder win again? Was it like their second
Yeah.
time in a row?
Yeah, it'll be back to back. Who will it be
Back
back to
to back.
back? Yeah, it'll be back to back, I think.
Yeah, they won last year. Didn't I remember that was like big news over here?
Yeah, yeah. It would be back to back championships. The reason the Thunder are so good is because they made this ridiculous trade with the Clippers like so many years ago, and it
Uh-huh.
ruined the Clippers organization and it brought a dynasty to your organization. It's the
A
worst trade.
dynasty?
Yeah, it's the worst trade I've ever seen in my life.
Wow, really?
Actually, no, that's not the worst trade. The worst trade I've ever seen in my life was the one that brought Luka Doncic to the Lakers. But I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. Basically, I'm put it in Hollywood terms so you can understand. Um,
I think I can understand basketball terms.
no, no, you can't, dude. I gotta break it
I
down to
think I
you.
think I can.
No,
I don't
because
think
you're
it's
not
that
even gonna.
complicated, Unk.
Okay. What's the name of your superstar player on your team?
Okay, I can't really name players. I'm not that well versed in the lore.
See, then you don't get it. You
Yeah,
don't
but I
get
know
it.
terms. I know terms. It's fine.
Let
Fine,
me
fine,
say.
whatever. Use
Okay.
your Hollywood analogy then. Use your Hollywood analogy.
Yeah, you ready for this? You ready for this?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
a bunch of years ago, your team traded
Mm.
um Matt Damon.
Okay. Matt Damon.
They traded Matt Damon to the Clippers, and the Clippers
Okay.
in return for Matt Damon gave you LeBron James and 10 first round picks, and they both
What?
agreed to it. Yeah.
10?
Yeah, like like amazing amount of first round picks
Why would they make that deal?
because at the time everybody was crazy about Matt Damon, and he turned
He
out to
was
be like
not.
no, he turned out to be a total bust, and he ruined the Clippers organization. Meanwhile,
Wow.
LeBron James, and you guys
Mhm.
have all these first round picks, and you guys were able to build like a young core. That's why you guys' team is the best in the league because everybody's young. The like roster on your team is crazy deep. Every player on that team is amazing.
Okay. Okay. I see. I see.
Let's be-
So it's gonna be the rise of the Thunder legacy or the Thunder dynasty.
I mean, yeah, that's what it's been looking like for these last couple of years. But last year was the first time we saw it, like actual trophies on the board. So we'll see. We'll see if they can
Mm.
continue that.
We'll see. We'll see then. But yeah, in term of sports, another big game is also gonna start. Not basketball, but another big sport is starting soon. Big
Oh yeah, oh
tournament.
yeah. World Cup, baby.
World Cup.
World Cup. Speed needs to make another World Cup song.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. We watched the 2022 World Cup together. You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. It was when we went bowling, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. That wasn't the final, right? It was like the second to last game?
Uh-huh. It was the semifinal. It was
Semi-final.
Argentina and the Netherlands going at it in penalties.
Yeah, yeah. And Argentina, of course, Messi won.
Yep. He won and
So
then he eventually took the whole cup home again. I have no
yep.
idea who's gonna win like this year's World Cup.
You don't think there's any strong suits?
I know there's obviously there's the teams like England is good. They have a good bunch of good players. Argentina, they're the reigning
Of course, of
champs.
course.
Brazil, they're always good.
Brazil.
I don't I don't think, the home country Mexico stands a chance, man.
And
I
we
think
we have
we've
to
been
be
going downhill.
delusional about it. We have to be
Yeah.
delusional. Okay, we have to support no matter what.
I remember when Mexico beat Germany a couple years back, my whole city was like throwing parades.
Yeah, that would be crazy if that happened again.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. So, oh, Germany. I totally forgot about
I
Germany.
mean, I'm surprised Italy didn't make the fucking games.
Yeah, man. Like
That was
Italy's
crazy.
the ultimate fall from grace. They were like the 2008 World Cup champion. No, wait, is that right? 2010, I think. World Cup champions. And now they're not even qualifying. So what happened
Yeah,
in
what?
these last like 16 years?
Yeah, like I don't know what happened there. I thought they were good, and they just don't even make it to the thing anymore. I was like, okay, buddy.
Yeah, man. They're too busy with Gabagool.
Well, what about our second favorite team,
Our
second favorite
second favorite.
country?
What was that? Where we currently live?
I mean, yeah, I mean, is it not your
USA.
second favorite?
Dude, USA don't stand a chance, bro. We say soccer. We say soccer. That's like the
It's
ultimate
soccer,
disrespect to the sport
yeah,
of
not
football.
not
We don't have
football, it's
anybody.
soccer.
Soccer. We say soccer. I mean, US. I don't think we stand a chance. No, we do not stand a chance. Our best player is fuck. I can't remember the guy's name.
I don't. I mean,
Do we have?
I'm just saying. U.S. is like the champions when it comes to like women's soccer.
Oh,
Women's World Cup.
yeah, yeah. When it comes to female World Cup, Team
Hmm.
USA, they're amazing.
Yeah, yeah. For men's World Cup,
Jeez,
I don't
they're
know.
so
I don't
bad.
think so.
They're so bad. But early predictions, I want to say I think Germany is gonna take it this year.
Really?
Yeah, I think Germany.
Do
I
you think
think
so?
their team is very good, and I think they have a very good goalkeeper.
Yes. Honestly, don't know who I think is gonna win. Obviously,
Just
I'm inclined to say Argentina again, just because I really like them, but I don't think they have it this year. I don't think they have it this year.
yeah, man. A lot of people are saying that this is the end of an era for a lot of football legends. Like it's most likely Ronaldo's last World Cup,
That's
Messi's
right.
last World Cup, Neymar's
They're getting
last World
old.
Cup, and freaking it sucks because you grow up watching these guys. We had it so lucky getting to see these like superstars all at the
Mhm.
in the same era growing up, and now they're gonna be on their way out.
Yeah, but that's just how it is. Time for the new generation, right? You can't be top dog forever.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's very true.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, and this one's a bit on the politics side, but still sports. It's
Mm.
MMA. It's UFC coming to the White House.
Oh, I thought you were gonna bring up that Iran is like gonna be playing in the U.S. even though there's like the whole war going on.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that too. And like I think I think the sandwich said something about like not offering them any. I don't know, dude. I just remember he was being a big jerk about it. That's what I
Yeah,
remember.
the sandwich. When is he
Yeah.
not? When is he not?
When is he not being a big jerk? Yeah. Never.
Never. But yeah, MMA at the White House. I mean, how do you
Ridiculous.
feel that your favorite sport is being turned into this?
I feel so ashamed. I feel so ashamed, dude. I'm
Feel
just
ashamed?
it's a mockery, bruh. Like this is literally the worst part is like they're good fights, so I'm gonna watch them. But I'm just so mad about this event, dude. You should see it. Like every time I remember. Let me tell you a little bit about the UFC Donald Trump lore.
Okay.
Uh, um, a couple years ago, when Donald Trump would be at UFC events, because he's also a big MMA fan,
Yeah, yeah.
the cameras wouldn't show him, and
Well, why
like
not?
Well, because he was like a very infamous figure. Like the
True.
broadcast
Okay,
would
true.
not show him. Just to they would show other celebrities. Like they'd be like, "Oh, Macaulay Culkin sitting front row," and everybody would cheer. Yeah. But
Yeah.
they would
Okay.
never show POTUS until Dana White, the one of the president of the UFC, he found out
Mhm.
like they weren't showing Trump, so he really laid down the law on his camera team. It's like you better show POTUS when he shows up. And now the moment freaking the sandwich walks into the stadium, they're recording him. And the announcers are hyping him up. They're like, ladies and gentlemen, the 47th president of the United States. And they're cheering. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But recently, because of the Epstein and all these other controversies, the freaking
Oh,
war,
everything he
they s-
does.
they still announce the sandwich, but it's not getting the same reception that it once did. Like I remember watching the event the other day, and they brought him on, and I was like, ah, like I was, because it's annoying, man. Like, every time he pulls up, they're, uh, please welcome the president of the United States. But this time, it really sounded like they were boo,
Oh,
and I was like,
really?
oh
It
my
sounded like
god.
it.
Yeah, I was like, dude. And this was in Florida. This was in a pretty conservative state, so
Oh
it was
my.
pretty shocking, man. But yeah, it just I'm ashamed. I think the White House is, that's a government building. It's supposed to have a
Yeah.
certain level of respect. I think throwing a fucking fight event there is just the dumbest thing
You know
ever.
what's like they like kind of like gives me the same vibes as like the Roman emperors when they watch like the Colosseum and the gladiators like killing each other.
I Okay, yeah, I guess.
I don't know, cause the Colosseum is like in Rome, right? So the Roman emperor can like watch the thing from his like fucking palace, right?
Yeah.
So I don't. I just think it's the same thing. You know, Roman Emperor Trump is watching people beat each other to death from his fucking White House mansion.
It just upsets me, man, that like he had to do it on the front lawn. Like you guys
Yeah.
couldn't have like rented out like a DC building. There's plenty of DC arenas that would have been more than willing. It's
And
just ridiculous, man. But
the sandwich better be on that ring himself. Okay, we're doing this big a deal. He better be on there himself and throwing hands.
oh my god, you know what? Now that you say that, I can in I 1000%, like I have a vision in my head of it happening right now. I get
You think?
for the main event, they're gonna have the president like give out the belt when the
Uh
winner's
huh.
decided. I can assure you that he's gonna be the one to wrap the belt around the winner. I
Uh huh.
promise you that's good
Yeah.
because
Most definitely.
it just freaking sounds like it's gonna happen. But yeah, man, the sport I love is just really disappointing me right now, man. Like
Mhm.
it's so bad that ever since they partnered up with Paramount, like
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of the fights have gotten like suckier. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's just the
It's just because it's Paramount. Okay, Paramount sucks the life of any art that you watch.
yeah. I think that's exactly what it is. And then like I try to go back into boxing because I'm like, okay, if MMA is gonna be all the sandwich, let me go into boxing. But boxing
Uh,
is rigged. It's super rigged.
what did you see that one? I don't know. I think it's MMA, but it was like those two like Ronda Rousey and that other lady. What was her name? You
Yeah,
saw it?
right.
That bullshit that they did?
I'm not gonna lie, I was busy that day and I just came back home and I slept. I woke up in the
Uh,
morning to like a headline that Ronda Rousey got a submission 17 seconds into the fight. I'm
yeah,
like, are you
yeah.
shitting me?
Motherfucker spent hours sitting and waiting for this event, paid huge bucks to be in that arena just for the fight to be over in less than 20 seconds.
Yeah, no, man. I I have a buddy who I used to work with, and he didn't
Uh-huh.
know much about MMA, so I would always like hype him up about it. I'd be like, dude, this is the best sport into. This is what you have to be watching. Because he was into baseball. I was like, dude, there's no fun
Okay.
in baseball. You gotta check out MMA. And he was telling me that the Ronda Rousey fight, he had just gone back home and he like kicked his feet up, got the popcorn out.
Oh
The
my
Ronda
goodness.
Rousey fight. was like the only fight he got to watch, and that's how it happened. That's what I
Oh
the
my
fight.
god, that's a horrible way to start getting into it.
Yeah, dude. So I was like, dude, this sucks. I was like, no, it's not. It's not like that, bro.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, dude. I don't know why. Like, if you're gonna rig it, at least make it like entertaining. Why the fuck is this ending not even like a minute in?
Yeah, man. I mean, I saw the whole fight on my phone because of how stupid quick it was. She just goes for a
Yeah,
takedown, grabs the arm. To me, it seemed really fishy because as soon as she grabs the arm and starts pulling on it, like not even like pulling on it, but just as soon as she grabs it into that position, the other girl's already tapping. I was like,
yeah.
hey, man,
So like,
this is a little bit too quick of a, she didn't even fight it. I don't know, man. I've never.
but
I'm sure I would tap quick, but
yeah, well, probably,
I'm
probably.
no athlete. I'm no athlete.
Most definitely, most definitely.
Most definitely. What the fuck? Don't most definitely that,
Nah,
bro. I know I'm not an athlete.
we're in the same here. We're in the same boat. We're on the same boat.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. But yeah, man, fucking the state of the world is just crazy right now. Whether it's
Yeah.
politics or sports,
Hmm.
movies,
Hmm.
music,
Movie, music,
things are crazy. But
but
that's why the Guncast is here to keep you guys
yeah,
updated, or not so updated
exactly.
because we do take a couple days. But we're here
For the
to
most
chat
part,
about it.
updated.
Yeah, for the most part, we're here to update you guys about like how crazy the world is.
So that's right. Season two is Guncast is back with season two. We're gonna be bigger and louder and just more crazier than ever, right?
Yeah, yeah. By the
So,
way, I just want to say really quickly to the audience,
uh huh.
I don't want to jinx it, but my AirPod hasn't died yet. I got new AirPods, man. Thanks to this show, we were able to upgrade the production. Soon we'll get
Look at
face
that.
cams. Soon we'll get face
Okay.
cams, but face reveal first, which who knows when
It's
that will
very-
be.
yeah, but who knows when it'll be? But just stay tuned just in case. So we'll keep trying to keep the weekly uploads. Might not hold up
Yes,
to that, but we're gonna try. Okay, we are damn sure gonna try.
we're gonna try. We're gonna try.
Yeah, but yeah. Besides that, I guess this is the end of the announcement. So go ready for next week. Will be a real full episode.
Yeah.
And yeah, just thank you for listening, dear beautiful viewer. I hope you have a bright future ahead of you, listening to us.
Yes. If you're listening to us, so your future's already bright. Stay you.
Mhm.
You be
Oh,
positive.
what's
Take
that
care of
stuff like?
yourself.
Listen to this podcast for good luck.
Yeah, like the video for a cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Beast.
Thank you.